This is the Black Indigenous People of Color Pride Wind Down. Thank y'all for coming. This is another week. This is the 2nd of February. We cutting through this year, good people. We cutting through. I got Uncle Bobby there. I got Brother Dennis, Sister Sina. How's everybody doing today?
Happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month.
Is that what this is?
And, yes. And before we get off the show, can I challenge every one of y'all to at least give me one Black History fact before we get off this phone? Get off this chair, just one apiece?
Sure. I don't know what that is.
I don't think your brain is big enough to give us one good Black History fact that everybody don't know. Can you do it, Brother Bobby? I'm just asking. Because I know Sister Sina can do it.
Give you a Black History fact?
We only need one from each person. Yes, you can if you want to do yours right now.
No, I can go second.
Okay, I mean, because we should all be able to give out one good Black History fact. I mean, that's what we're here for. And with that, let me go and pull up something for y'all, because y'all need to know I'm not here to play with y'all on Black History facts. We know about our everyday people. You know, we know the regulars that they teach us in school.
Well, people know.
But we got so many more out there.
I need to ask a question because it's been bugging me all day. You know, I don't know.
No. He got to finish the Black History facts. He done got me into that now.
Well, come on.
Okay. We will. On my Black History facts, I'm gonna just throw one out there just right now. Which one I want to do? Okay. This one, mine is on Bessie Coleman. She was a 34-year-old. She made a major impact in American history, the first Black and first Indigenous American female pilot in the U.S., the brave Bessie. I'm just throwing it out there. I can put that out there for y'all. That's who she was, the brave Bessie. Bessie Coleman. That's mine.
And mine is that...
we don't know who's talking. Who's doing this one?
Bobby.
Oh, okay.
Mine is, do you know who started Black History Month? It started from Carter G. Woodson. At first, it was just one day or 1 week, I believe, and then he got it into a month. But somehow, you know, whoever was in office at that moment made it into a month. But Carter G. Woodson actually started this Black History Month. And that's off.
All right, we got two of them. Did you have Black History something for us? Other than Rosa Parks sitting in the back of the bus? I know you got something better than that.
Smoking weed.
Right, you got something bigger than that.
What do you mean bigger?
Sister Sina, you got something for us today?
I thought we could ask my question after this.
You haven't finished your Black History thing. Well, we can come back to you. We'll come back to you. We're not going to let you forget. You too, Sister Sina. We're not going to let you forget.
You could have even asked Alexa. She would have told you.
I don't need to ask
Alexa.
Well,
we hope not.
I was there.
Well, I know you was born in the 1800s. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we was thinking that you would have known.
No, we thought too much.
I don't want to forget my questions. You got to keep it on your mind. If I think of something else, that's going to make the brain fry, and I'm going to forget my question. So one thing at a time.
What is your question?
I want to understand. Because I know just recently, Whoopi Goldberg, I don't know if you watched her View, she got suspended for 2 weeks for saying that it wasn't a race thing with the Jews and the Germans.
Yeah, they've been talking about it everywhere. Yes.
So how do you guys feel?
About what she's saying?
Was it a race thing? Or was it in humanity to mankind? Because the Jews...
It was both.
How?
Well, one, we all put our parents on the same way that everybody does. So that's the humanity. That's a crime against humanity. Because we're all humans on the same rock. And then we're going to break it down a little bit more. Yes, it was a race thing. The Jews or the white Nazis thought that they were the superior race and the Jews needed to be destroyed.
So Jew is a race?
Jewish
Lord,
people is a race. Yes, Jewish people. Yes.
Lord, this is Black History Month. We don't talk about these white people enough. All
I
other
don't know about all
months.
that. Yeah,
Can
that's
we
just
talk about our people this month?
we
I
are.
agree
If you
with
heard
you.
the conversation, it was about Whoopi Goldberg
It's
and
about
your
Whoopi
thoughts
Goldberg.
On the Holocaust. That is
She
about
shouldn't
our
have,
people and how you feel
she
about
shouldn't
those
have been
people.
talking about it either. She should have been
Why?
quiet too.
Why?
Why should she have to apologize or get suspended? As
I
a
didn't
Why
black,
say
shouldn't
she
she
should
be talking
apologize.
about it? She talk about anything else. Why she can't talk about that?
but
I don't
it's
say
not
she
about
should
race.
she shouldn't apologize for anything that she said. You know what I'm saying? If she feel what she feels, she said what she said. And Whoopi is a person that mean what she say. You understand what I'm saying? All I'm just saying is, can we just get a month where we're not talking about anyone else? But let's talk about how brilliant of an actress Whoopi Goldberg is. The things that she do for our community. I don't want to hear about the Jews and the Nazis. I mean, they get more clout than we do. And we the one built this joint. We can't even get a conversation. They even mad that we putting a Black woman in seats. So why we continue to talk about other folks?
But that's the question I'm trying to answer. Why do we always get victimized by the things we say when our race is the one who's really been discriminated against? Even with what's this guy's name you want to bring up? Why they should have a black woman in the Supreme Court? I mean, that's crazy. Talking about Biden discriminating again. Why is it so against us in every situation? Is why they do it. I don't
It's
understand.
not against us. It's against Black women. There's a difference. They not discriminate against Black men. They discriminate against a Black woman. Black men is on the seat. It's not us at this moment. We want to talk about that situation. It's not us. They're discriminating against Black queens. Because the Black man on the seat, he need to retire too. But he's on the seat.
Okay.
I'm just saying, facts are facts.
I'm not denying the facts. I'm just trying to figure out what is this about every time something happens like this, or we say something about our race, is always, oh, we gotta get suspended, something's gotta happen like this, and like, why we gotta retract what we said?
It's not just us though, it's everybody. And I'm glad that all they did was suspend her, because in like today, they're like canceling people. People are losing their jobs. You saw what happened when Ilhan said it's all about the Benjamins. I thought she was talking about the song, like the Puff Daddy song. And, but apparently that's offensive to Jewish people.
It's all about money, the coins.
But I asked, a Jewish person that I know, I was like, we have words, as Black people and as, other communities of color that people know not to say. You know what I'm saying? There's not a list of words really that you can't say to Jewish people so that like not to be offensive. Or maybe there is and I just don't know it. I don't know. But I'm glad that she's still there. And she apologized. She said that,
what color is she?
Sorry.
Whoopi Goldberg's black.
That was that.
But at one point, Whoopi Goldberg identified as a Jew back in the day. It's just crazy. But I digress.
No,
she didn't identify as a Jew. She just married a Jewish man. That's her stage name is Jewish. She didn't identify as Jewish. This is her stage name.
Oh,
Goldberg.
Lord, take me away now, Jesus.
Stop all the madness.
All right, I'm done. I'm not going to even argue no more.
This is not an argument. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I mean, it's messed up that, they always trying to censor us as usual.
Clearly, that's all I'm trying to say. What is that all about?
I mean, some point,
when I go with silent, that everybody gets censored.
Everybody.
They don't not just her.
Down limit. Who was that one dude? Chris Cuomo. There was some other stuff, but I mean, like they were canceling people.
You cancel people right and left. It's not just us. It's not just Whoopi. And like you said, Simon, They only suspended her for 2 weeks, but yet they still interviewing her everywhere she goes. So she's just off the view.
I'm sure
but she's not being. She is still being seen, and she can explain.
Sure she's getting paid. I'm sure it is not unpaid.
Yes.
So she really just got a vacation.
Right. Because generally they would have fired her from the network.
Right.
But if they were going to get rid of it, it wouldn't have been just from the View. They'd have fired her from the network.
Well, they got a contract, so they got to figure that out.
Contracts mean nothing. If they're going to fire you or cancel you, they're going to cancel you.
But they got to pay her out.
Right.
You can't fire her and she don't get
a contract.
So you've been through one of those? Anybody on this show been through any of that? Because we don't know what they do behind the scenes and all that stuff they go through.
Bobby, get him.
And we will not go through any of that stuff. And now person on ever been through that yet. So we don't know what other kind of stuff they do.
Arbitration is good. She gonna get something out of the deal.
They fire me at a mediocre job, I get unemployment. You paying me out of the deal. Regardless, it gets from the company. So it is what it is. I'm nobody. I mean, I'm somebody, but compared to Whoopi's money, if I get fired, they pay me. Correct?
Yep, they got to pay her something.
Okay, so they're going to pay her something. If I work at McDonald's,
sure she's going to get a check or something.
If I work at McDonald's, that's what I'm saying. They got to pay her for. They got to pay her for her contract. You know what I'm saying? They're going to give her something. They just not.
Unfortunate enough, our good Judy didn't get fired.
She can't go
Black
get
History Month. She didn't get fired on Black History, the second day of Black History Month. She's not fired, and we got to go with that.
They don't want the backlash. That's probably why they didn't fire her.
Well, she made it the statement that she said. I mean, as far as she knew and what she's been taught, is that it is about that it's not about race.
It wasn't.
It never was taught about that. So what she said, me personally, I don't understand why they suspended her on just that, because they played it all day today. I don't understand why they suspended her about that. But however, whatever they're gonna do, like I said, I'm glad they suspended her and they didn't cancel her out.
And back then, white people didn't exist anyway. Everybody was on it by themselves. They had their own little separate situations. There was no such thing as a white person back then. They just coined that phrase.
They were white people and there were Jewish people. There's always been Jews out there.
They were not white people back then. They just coined that phrase.
How far back are you trying to go? How far back are you going?
Italians.
They were Italian, right.
Thank you. How far are you going back?
They weren't considered to be white.
Yeah, that's a creep. Like race is a social construct.
That came when they got to America. That was American term.
So
I'm asking you, how far back are you going when you're talking about it wasn't in there?
Well,
how far back are you going?
1926 is my fact about when
1926, it was still white people there.
No, the story of Black Pride Month in 1926. That's how far it goes back. In this America, so black, our Black history for month goes way back to 1926 when they started that.
You bring that up to explain.
That's my fact. You said bring a fact up about Black history. Black History Month goes back to 1926 in America.
And who created it? Who started it?
Carter.
Carver. What's his name? I just said Carter G. Woodson.
Yep, Carter G. Woodson. Correct as usual.
So you just complimented what Bobby said. You didn't give us your fact. You just held Bobby to explain more of what he said, because that's what Bobby said.
Well, I didn't know the date. That was something that I did.
I thought he was just backing you up, because that is good teamwork. He was just backing you up, Bobby. That's all. So did you give your own individual fact, please?
I did. It was
and not piggyback off of Bobby. That's kind of cheating.
I support Bobby.
You kind of said we don't need your support. We need your own independent facts.
Oh, I do.
Are you one of them old field niggas, and all you can do is follow what the house niggas say? Only tell us the truth.
Okay, we will both be field niggas. We too dark to be in the house.
Apparently, you following this one, so he was in the house. He had to go get the information. You couldn't.
Okay, we gonna be like the one.
Yes, because you had to go get the computer. So apparently, he wasn't dark. He wasn't that dark. He got there to get your computer, got the information. Got back out.
No, I had.
So, did you get us any information? You didn't even ask your friend Google over there, or whatever the name is.
Who is
Mucha, whoever you call, some girl, Gigi, Alexis. Yeah, well, I was gonna get there. I was working the names up. It was going through the Rolodex.
Come on, I got Alexa. She's better
So
than
you
everybody.
still looking for an everyday Black history fact? I'm gonna ask you for one. That's big. That's okay. That's okay.
Another one. We had Obama wasn't the first Black president. Did y'all know that?
That guy.
So to say, yes, I've heard that, and I have read that, and I didn't put it in this arcade file.
And then
give us facts. So if you're gonna bring it up, Bobby, give us facts.
And then and the first Black woman nominee was Shirley Chisholm.
Yes. I was Shirley Chisholm. She ran for vice president.
She ran for president.
Oh, was that president again? I apologize.
She ran for president. Because you can watch it on Prime too, Prime TV. They got a show with Shirley about about her. So go check it out.
Is that really all those different streamlined services that everybody needs to have?
That's the truth.
From Prime, Hulu, all of them. I mean, do they come with one big giant pack?
What does that mean?
They said you have to go buy them all separate.
How does that work?
Well, if they go get Prime doesn't come in. I guess you have to go get Prime. But if I don't want Prime,
to piggyback on what I was telling you all,
yeah.
John Hanson was actually the first Black president. John Hanson, Googled him. Obama was not the first one.
Well, give us some facts about John Hanson.
Okay, let me look him up a little bit more.
When was he president?
John Hanson.
Had to be before the white men started.
Founding father of the United States.
Oh, that's ugly.
During the era of the American Revolution.
So John Hanson, he's the founding father of the United States, and he was the president from 1779.
From when to when?
1770. They don't give us to when. I know he's from He's from Prince George's County, Maryland. How you doing? He's from the hood.
So we don't have all the information on there. Right.
Then he was elected as a delegate to the Continental Congress after serving a variety of roles for the Patriot cause in Maryland.
This is before 1881.
He was the Confederation Congress, sometimes styled President of the United States and Congress assembled following ratification of articles. Okay, they changed the word President of the United States, but back then it was the President of the Confederation Congress.
Oh, so technically he wasn't the President of the United States.
Although then they filed articles later on down the line and changed it to the President of the United States. So it was not always called President of the United States.
Now, y'all said that the New York Representative Shirley Chisholm is sworn in 1969 as the first Black woman elected to Congress, served 7 terms. She was a founder of the Congressional Black Caucus and the Women's Caucus and ran for presidency in 1972. This is the first Black woman to campaign for a major party.
Okay, again, there's a piggyback.
Well, I mean, y'all bringing up stuff and not giving the whole details. I'm breaking it on down.
I know, I'm fine with that. Same way with, to piggyback on what we was talking about before, Black History Month. The celebration of Black History Month began as Negro History Week, which created in 1926 by Carter G. Woodson, a noted African-American historian, scholar, educator, and publisher. It became a month-long celebration in 1976. The month of February was chosen to coincide with the birthdays of Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. NAACP, February 12, 2019, marked the 110th anniversary, spurred by growing racial violence in the early 20th century, and particularly by 1908 race riots in Springfield. Okay, this is something totally different, but yeah. Oh, this is everything that's going on. That heavyweight champ Jack Johnson became the first African-American man to hold the world heavyweight champion boxing title in 1908. He held on to the belt until 1915. The first Black lawyer, John Mercer Langston, was the first Black man to become a lawyer when he passed the bar in Ohio in 1854. When he was elected to the post of town clerk for Brownham, Ohio. In 1855, Langston became one of the first African-American ever elected to public office in America. John Mercer Langston was also the great uncle of Langston Hughes, famed poet of the Harlem Renaissance. And protesters and activists that are famous was Rosa Parks, because she did the thing. The lesser known Claudette Colvin was actually the first one that got arrested for not sitting in the back of the bus before Rosa Parks. And I think the stories that I heard about that was that only because Rosa Parks was a little lighter, they made it public like that. They did whatever they did, because Claudette Colvin was dark-skinned, darker than Rosa. That's what I heard. I don't know how factual that is. Thurgood Marshall, which I don't like, but he was the first Supreme Court justice.
Y'all know Carol Moseley Brown? Carol Moseley Brown? Carol Moseley Brown. Y'all know who that is?
No.
No. What year were y'all born? Like November 1993? How were you?
19 who?
93.
90. I was young.
What is that? What does 93 have to do with it?
16, 17.
Well, Carol Moseley Brown became the first Black woman and only the second Black American to be elected to the U.S. Senate.
That's what's up.
Democratic representative was the first woman to serve on the Finance Committee and also lose her bid for a second term, was named the U.S. ambassador to New Zealand by President Bill Clinton. She became the second Black woman to run for the Democratic president's nominee in 2000. So y'all little baby should know about her.
And the first self-made millionaire, Hunty, is, guess who?
They did a show about her on something on
Miss Madam C.J. Walker.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, she's on Netflix. You can check that out also. But she did that. She did it, even though she stole the recipe, allegedly, but she did that.
But who did not steal something to get it? They were stealing from Black people all our goddamn lives, everything we ever created. Please, they stole nothing.
Oh, that bitch was the first Black millionaire.
By any means necessary.
Oprah Winfrey and Michael Jordan.
Well, I know y'all are not going to like these two people, but I like them. Colin Powell. It was appointed the first Black secretary. And Condoleezza Rice.
You know who I'm beginning to be mad that we should have been upset? Y'all should have been upset that y'all didn't listen to. What's his name? Louis Farrakhan.
What about him?
He's been speaking the truth since I was young. Because the shit he was talking about is happening still. It's happening still. I sit and listen to him, and he had factual things there. And we were still not listening. We shall overcome someday.
Yeah, he's the only one the system hasn't gotten to yet, hasn't killed.
Mm-hmm. They're not gonna let him do that. His people is not gonna let that happen. That's why they don't let him they don't bar him off of all social media platforms.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Because they know the spark that he can do.
Can't nobody stand nobody too proud or too free.
That's the reason why they got rid of Michael. And he been speaking some truth since the 80s. and Janet. Y'all got to listen to these people.
Oh, Lord. Lord.
Y'all got to listen to these people music. They did say some things in there that was actual true.
Don't you be saying nothing bad about Miss Jackson. That's my girl if you nasty.
I didn't say nothing bad about her.
I love Miss Jackson. That's my baby. Miss Jackson go way back when she was Penny. What you mean?
I was so young, I didn't see that the variety show they have, but I wish I can. I'm gonna look for it.
What variety show?
The Jackson 5.
Mm-hmm.
The Jackson
What?
5.
You said the Jackson 5.
He was on the Jeffersons. That was.
Who was talking about the Jeffersons?
I don't know. You talking about different strokes?
Mm-hmm.
He was on the Jeffersons.
But y'all did y'all? What's the mess?
There's no Penny on the Jeffersons. If you don't know Penny, you ain't old enough. Don't talk. Because everybody that was the right age, I don't know who this girl is, but that ain't Penny nothing. That ain't Penny nobody.
That's supposed to be Janet Jackson's daughter.
How did you know, Bobby?
I'm about to say, I'm into that.
How you gonna throw something around and then just jump it out? How she said? Janet said she ain't got no daughter.
But that girl went and got a DNA
test.
And what that say? Is it her mama?
She was saying that she can't find the mama, but she found
maybe for good reason. She says it's just too painful. Because for the first time, Janet addresses the story that has dogged her for years, that she gave birth to a child with first husband James DeBarge and kept the news from the world. It's a story she now says is just not true. They were saying that I had a child and I kept it secret. How could I keep a child from their father? I could never do that. That's not right, she says in the documentary.
Do you still think it's possible that you're Janet Jackson's daughter?
Yes, I still think that it's possible.
Tiffany White has grown up believing she is the pop star's daughter. Why? Because her father is apparently singer James DeBarge, whose marriage to Janet came to an end in 1985. In 2017, Inside Edition interviewed DeBarge's mother, Ederline. They had a DNA test conducted, and I revealed the results.
I told her, I said, the proof is in the pudding. Let's go get the DNA.
So this is the DNA test, and it says the probability of relatedness is 96.7%. You didn't believe there'd be a match?
Ain't no match.
No way.
Did you ask Janet Jackson to take a DNA test?
She refused.
We also spoke with DeBarge's sister, Bunny, who says she recalls Janet being pregnant.
I think we all believe
that girl got old.
James and Janet had a child.
Now, with the airing of the new documentary, Janet Jackson seems to be putting an end to the story that has refused to go away, even if this woman doesn't believe her.
What do you have?
That ain't my daughter.
What?
That ain't my daughter. I ain't got to tell y'all broke bitches nothing. It ain't my daughter.
Well, if it is, it is.
We will never.
She put it up for adoption for her not to know. You know what I'm saying? So if she want to disclose that, she disclosed it. If she really wants to know.
What did you say? Put it up for adoption?
Well, that's what she did. If it was Janet Jackson's daughter, she put it up for adoption.
Who put it up? If she was with her, it was her daddy. I mean, she was with her daddy, like she just told you. Her daddy was with her all her life. She didn't go to adoption. Now, your daddy will tell you how fuck anybody in the world. But ain't nobody got no proof. And Janet say, I'm not letting you DNA test me. I don't even know that man like that, except when we did it in the bathroom when we was little kids.
So the kid is not my son?
At summer camp,
Is that the Michael Jackson now? We're going back to Michael Jackson?
Well, because that was doing, they were kids when we were kids.
Right, she was 16, I guess, huh?
Yeah, because when she was doing Penny, she was much older than her appearance was. She was 17, 18 when she was Penny Jackson. Penny Jackson on Good Times. For those that didn't know where Penny came from, while Lorna was abusing her with them irons and burning her up.
But you
That's
know,
her mama.
but
Oh,
did
my
you
dad was
know?
on her mama. The other mama, Chris
took her with all
Fields.
that.
Yeah, Chris Fields, which is Kim Fields' mama, was playing her mama at the time.
Oh my gosh, you go way back with all that.
Yeah, it's Black History. Woohoo! Yes, Kim Fields' mama. What was that? I forgot her name. I just know her name too. They go way back long, people.
So what do y'all think about?
I know you don't know the Fields family. You don't know Kim Fields.
What do y'all think about thinking about flowers for medical marijuana in Minnesota?
I believe it when I see it.
It's already happening. It's March 1st. It's already
Today ain't
been
no
done.
March 1st.
Huh?
It ain't no March 1st.
I said March 1st, the law goes into effect.
That there will be flowers here.
Yes. You can get cannabis now instead of getting a pill, marijuana and other BS. You can get flower.
So that means stores will pop up on March 1.
No,
You're not listening to them, Ray. You're not listening.
Stores that we have, the two producers that we have, we still only have those two, but they will be able to get the flower, not just a tincture or a pill for their medication.
So it's not for recreational.
No,
there you go. Stop throwing the ugly stuff out there. Quit throwing the ugliness out there.
Well,
no ugliness. That's ugliness. Can I go and buy me a bag?
No, you can't.
I don't want no ugly answers either. So
it's not recreational, but you know you can get it for things like I have gout.
Try to take my medical slip in there because if not, my back been hurting. My back hurting, and I can't take pills and stuff
but
like that.
Now it's been proven you get it for depression. So if
they should be giving me a whole bush.
And if you are Marinol, you can probably change your thing to flower if you're taking Marinol. So most of those cancer patients, HIV patients who are taking Marinol as a regimen can probably change to flower now.
Can we talk to the regular people that have regular depression that don't have any other of those things? Can we go get our bag?
Wow, I don't know.
That's all. All we trying to do is find our peace of mind so we don't hurt anybody and we can get up and go to work the next day.
It should be legal, especially now through the panoramic. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we be depressed. I'm really going through something right now.
They'd rather you to go get that Henny and drink a whole gallon of it than go wreck somebody so they can charge you millions of dollars instead of you smoking and not have a problem.
I'm going through something right now. You understand? I've been in the state of Minnesota for 2 years straight. Well, a year and some change almost. A year. I need to go. I need to go somewhere warm. I need to go somewhere. Just I want to get out the Twin City area for real.
Bobby, I hate to tell you, but you have joined the Borg. Resistance is futile. You go nowhere. Sit down and enjoy the cold. Stop all that. The Borg has spoken.
But no, I just seen something. Okay, I know about the cold and shit, but I can go to Kansas, right? And get some free land. Did you know that? They giving out free land in Kansas.
They couldn't be. Because you wouldn't be on here talking to us right now if they giving away free land.
I just found out this morning.
Wait, Kansas.
You still wouldn't be on here talking to us.
Where's Kansas at?
8 hours down the street on 35.
Is that the
where my people live?
The Dorothy Hills to go to Kansas? Yeah. Yep. So we can click our hills.
Well, let me get some land first.
If they get you there, you better get there if they giving away land. Because I wouldn't expect you to be sitting. I expect you to be calling us from there. Y'all, I had to leave this morning because they give me free land. I get y'all. Dennis, here we are.
I'm about to send you a link, and you can open it up on here. I'm sending it via Facebook.
I mean, and it's in rural Kansas, okay?
Where?
It's in rural Kansas, like it's not by city. But they're looking to revitalize these towns. And so I think it's an excellent opportunity to get some cheap land, some cheap housing, and open up a business. I mean, people need the fruits and vegetables to be able to grow stuff. And I think Kansas probably will join others in legalization. So, you know.
And then if you're smart, you take the free land they give you, and then you go to USDA and get a loan because they give people to move. They give people money to move in rural areas and get that to help you build your home. But I just sent you a link, Dennis. You can post it.
We all looking at it right now.
Yeah. It's all about how you. Now I thought about it. I've been thinking about it the whole day. I meant to brought it up earlier, but then I just seen it's very bland. That's what tornadoes.
Yes, tornadoes. That's probably why they give us when tornadoes go through here. That's why it ain't nothing out there.
Gotta have a basement.
You're gonna need more than a basement because you're gonna need a carpenter on hand because you know the tornadoes come through all the time. That's not just like every so many days.
It would be. I would have one of them inside my house where I can go into a bunker through my bunker. Yeah, through my house. I can go through a bunker to my bunker.
What do you need a bunker for?
I don't know.
For the tornado. And for when the last when they come and get us, I'll be in my bunker.
And who coming to get you?
I don't know.
Apocalypse and the zombies and the people that's going to attack the mark of the beast.
But you'll be locked up in a bunker. They're not gonna be able to get you.
Right.
That's what I need my bunker for.
And if they coming, they gonna outlive y'all.
So they're like from the outside or the inside?
They're gonna like it from the inside. Because why would you like it from the outside, Dennis? That's crazy. That's crazy.
I would love to have in that bunker. I want a section where I can grow food because at that point I would be a vegan.
Okay.
What food you gonna grow in the ground like that?
What food can you grow in your house?
What you talking about? Containers?
You underground. There is no sunlight.
You don't need sun. You got artificial light. People do it every day.
You got all the what talking about living underground? Who you know live underground?
Let's grow some mushrooms.
There's a lot of folks that lives in bunkers today.
Living in the bunkers. Who? Some you saw on TV?
Yeah.
No, you can actually Google it and people can show you, they show tours and they showed where they live at. Actually, one lady said it's more people above and below than they are in the middle. There's walking on this earth.
All right, Brother Bobby. Thank you for that. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, hold on, don't be closed-minded. People do live.
I'm not being close. Yeah, they do.
The ground
so below.
So what?
That as above, so below.
Of course. Humans were created to live underground. Yeah.
Did Phil see his shadow?
He's dead.
When he died? When did he die? Did he get frostbitten or something?
Alexa, when did the groundhog die?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Wikipedia.org, although the original Wyerton really died in 1999, the Wyerton Groundhog Day celebrations continue each year with a successor of the original Willie, except in 1999 and 2021 where, due to the previous Willie's deaths, no groundhog was used, and each successor is also referred to as Wyerton Willie.
So the original Willie died in 1999.
But his name is Poxygan Theo, the groundhog.
Poxawani Phil.
Poxawani, is that how you pronounce it?
Poxawani Phil.
Yeah, Poxawani Phil.
Did you see his shadow?
Yes.
So that means we're not going to summer, spring.
You got 6 more weeks, buddy. Wait a minute, I don't understand how y'all gonna believe a rat, but y'all won't believe the scientists talking about climate change. I don't understand. Y'all gonna wait for a rent to tell y'all it's gonna be 6 more weeks, but y'all won't listen to the science.
Well, that's 6 months in Minnesota, so I mean, I'm already prepared to be snowed in.
Y'all on that stuff. Y'all on the stuff.
That's not fair, Ray. That rap been doing this for quite some time. How you gonna test his powers?
How am I gonna test the powers of a rat versus the scientist?
You don't know.
Him a groundhog.
It's tradition.
Okay. I'm gonna test the powers of a groundhog to the scientist. I just can't get down with that. I just can't do it. It's just not doing it for me. I just can't get it.
You don't have no faith.
Faith in what?
The groundhog.
That big rat that know what he's talking about?
He does.
With his big booty.
Right, as Kevin said. I bet all of them tasted good too.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah. With some chili beans.
I don't eat. I've never ate a rodent.
I was gonna say I don't eat beans with my booty.
lying. You've eaten food here in Minnesota all the time. You've eaten rodent before.
I don't eat beans with my booty.
And it probably had gravy on it.
Oh, poutine.
Yeah, you gotta put that poutine on stuff. Yeah.
What
Bobby, don't you eat poutine?
No.
You don't eat French fries and cheese and gravy?
Nope. Wrong city.
I thought you were well traveled. You never been to Canada?
I'm well traveled. That don't mean I eat that. I might have tried it, but then I don't eat it.
Because they don't make it here. Don't you do it by dinner? Don't you eat poutine?
Because I've had it here.
Okay, I'm sorry. They do make poutine out here, I guess. I've seen it on some of the food trucks.
And what is it again?
Poutine is French fries, chili, and what else does it serve?
Sometimes they put cheese curds on it. There's gravy. Like a
gravy, yeah. Yep.
Hold on, chili and gravy or just
depends on
gravy?
Brown, I guess it depends on where you're going. I've had it with this brown gravy. It's like potatoes, onion, cheese, and yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Really
it's that's why I said I don't understand why you wouldn't eat that, but you I don't eat that.
They sell it in Baltimore.
Yeah, because I know they sell it everywhere. Poutine.
French fries and gravy. Yeah, they sell it in Baltimore. French fries with gravy, with onions. I ain't know it was called poutine or whatever it was called.
Not poutine. Not poutine. It's poutine. It's not poutine. It's poutine. It's not poutine.
Right. It's African red banana.
I forgot that lady. She rest in peace.
Who? What lady?
She who she was saying something. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Everybody keeps. Hello, brother Kevin. How you doing? And welcome. We saying hi. You on mute.
Okay, sorry. I'm doing pretty well, everybody. Thank you for the warm reception and the poutine conversation. I like saying that word, poutine.
Yeah, poutine.
It's so close to poutine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not
really
poutine,
but it's close.
It's close.
They both got gravy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They both got gravy and spiciness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everything should have gravy.
Tomato.
Right, exactly. Glass half empty, half full. You know, depending on what side of the bed you on.
So what's going down?
Oh well, other than my erection whenever Joe Biden gets on like a microphone.
Well, that's so hard.
Not much happening.
At least the wind ain't blowing.
Yeah, trying to. Well, no, the wind yesterday was ridiculous, man.
You probably broke your arm trying to get to the house.
Yeah, I was like my shit almost froze off. Just going from the car to the door.
Mm-hmm.
That was horrible. Yeah, but we made it. We made it. We blessed. You know what I'm saying? We here on a Wednesday. Doing the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Oh, I wanted to say real quick. We got a little National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day thing going on over at Pimento next Monday, the 7th.
They chicken is fire.
Yeah, ooh, pimento.
Did we meet Charlene that day?
So look, let me look. Hold on, let me have a little discussion about some pimento. See, Bobby, I don't know if you had them when they first opened up compared to now, like lately, but I really do believe that the white folks done got in their head. You know what I'm saying? Because like with every spicy restaurant that comes along this bitch, the first few months it's great, but then like by the 6th, the white folks get to talk about, oh, this was spicy. Oh my god, it's so hot. Blah, blah, blah. And because pimento just don't hit like it was hitting before. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not a spicy. Well, the chicken is not spicy.
It's not anymore. Not. You talking about what? Oh, you talking about the wings?
Isn't jerk chicken?
I don't eat spicy food.
Oh, you don't do the jerk chicken? Oh, okay.
I do the jerk chicken. The jerk chicken is bomb with the leg. I mean, with the
I thought it was supposed to be spicy.
thighs. Yes.
Yeah. What you say, Simon?
I said I thought jerk chicken was spicy.
It is. It is. It is supposed to be
spicy, but it's not as spicy. Well, if he's talking about, if I can eat it, it's not that spicy.
Right.
Simon,
right.
you in Minnesota where pepper is the spiciest. The hottest spice they like is pepper.
Oh,
yeah.
Black pepper. Let's say black pepper. It's the spiciest they can do.
But it's good though. I'm just saying.
But everything got salt and pepper on it. That's a go-to.
Now they Jamaican patties is hot as hell. I can't eat that. I don't eat it.
Now see the thing with the Jamaican patties, and they be getting over so good with those because like they charge like what $5 for a patty, you know, there in the store. But if you go right down the street to the dollar store at the plaza, you can get them joints for $1. $1. Same ass Golden Crust, you know what I'm saying? Same thing.
But no, it's a difference. It depends on how the meat, you know, because am I getting grass?
The exact same thing.
If I'm getting grass-fed meat, if I'm getting grass-fed meat, I'm willing to pay the $5.
Oh yeah, see they ain't giving you the grass-fed thing.
I don't know. I can't say what they giving. I can't.
They giving it sides too.
I'm telling you, they literally are giving you what you can get at the dollar store for $1. They just warm them bitches up in the microwave right there. That's all.
But I'm gonna tell y'all this: when y'all go to the rum bar, ask for bottle service. Get the bottle service. The bottle service is real reasonable. You can get you a bottle of Hennessy for $100 and something, you know, or
how much is it in the liquor store?
Huh?
How much do the Henny run like in the liquor store or whatever? Like how much that it run? Like, you know, regular.
Hold on, let me say something. I work in the bar. I know the price is what it is from a liquor store.
No, I was curious.
And from a club.
I was just curious, like literally, I wanted to know like how much
what size you get. It's like for what they giving a fifth, or fifth would be like $60.
Okay.
But if you go to, hold on, why I say that, because you go to any other club, you be paying like $200-$300 for it.
Yeah, they upcharge that bitch. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They giving you some reasonable prices. Even if you go in there and get tequila, they're giving you reasonable prices. Patron, they're giving you reasonable prices where you can go down the street or around the corner. Oh no, next door, and you can easily pay $300, $400, $500 for a bottle of anything. You understand what I'm saying? So it is reasonable. Now, I would drink at home. You know, I'm a homebody at this age at the moment because I was born in the 1900s. So I chill now more, you know, so I chill at home.
You said I was born in the 1900s.
You was too, Ken.
I know, that's what I'm laughing. I'm like, damn, that's a way to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we was born in the 1900s.
You know, so, you know,
we still churning our butter and shit. You know?
Yeah, you know, we was, though. You know what I mean? We was the era with black and white TV, you know.
Oh, and you know, the UHF stations.
You had a black and white TV?
We went to the everybody was in we was in the era when internet went beep. You remember that?
Yeah.
That was the internet. That was the dial-up. That was AOL.
Yes, you get the disc.
That, you know, that's the kind of internet coverage we got at my office, right? We got DSL.
Y'all still got DSL?
My nigga.
To this day?
That should be like 3.4 megabytes.
Isn't that dick sucking lips?
Right.
I don't know how you got that, Chris.
Oh boy.
That ain't no child.
How I got that? How you know I got that?
Where you got that?
Yeah, it's in the DSLs.
Yeah, how you know how I train for that, man? I mean, they was supposed to tell you.
Do what you do.
Hey.
I'd be afraid of the experts to tell you that.
I used to be scared of it.
I'm gonna start my enrollment.
Said it.
I'm gonna start my
You
enrollment.
used to be scared of your lips.
Yeah, I used to be scared of it. Now I throw Lynn said it.
Now you throw them inside out.
Now, you used to be scared of now you throw handle it like a real. Hey, come on.
Yes, I used
when they gonna give a little Kim her lifetime?
You got somebody playing with your tonsils? You talking about playing with your tonsils?
No, they talking about exercising. So since y'all talking about
the back lifts.
I'm looking for. This is really truth. I ain't talking about what they're talking about. I'm looking for.
You got your back lifts worked out.
I'm looking for an aerobics instructor or someone to do line dance or whatever.
Line dance. Yeah. When you start doing line dancing,
you get to move your body.
He was born in the 1900s. Don't you remember?
He did do.
Oh yeah, he watched cowboy movies.
But you got stuff that was made in 1999, 2000. The Clipper Shuffle. That's the line dance.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
The Clipper Shuffle. Dennis, you can't do no shuffle. You don't even know what that is.
You got the electric slide.
Hey, can I?
All them dances that the Black Cowboys be doing.
Yes, and we do have.
That's why I said he ain't said nothing about that kind of line dancing at all. But that's a different line dance.
Can we do a flash mob
too? Because I seen they line dance.
Yes,
Dennis. Yes, Dennis.
Yes, I'm down for that.
Who's gonna participate in it?
If Bobby want to start the dance class, we can set that up for that. We can do that.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for instructors, people that know how to dance, line dancing, aerobics, anything, hip hop. We can do a little hip hop. If you can do that, hit us up. Let us know. Let's work with that. Let's see what we can work and do something together.
I would learn to dance for the flash mob. I could try.
I would too.
You can hit me up at B&M Entertainment on Facebook.
So you finally do it.
Or the Minnesota Village. Or you can hit the Black POC Pride.
You lose your weight too, couldn't you? If you start dancing for a month or so, I can probably lose a couple pounds.
Yeah, it's very good aerobics.
But once you stop, if you stop, Dennis, you're gonna find them again.
Well, yeah.
So you can't stop. Once you start, you got to keep it up.
Well, I can track it, then I can probably see everything.
Well, I believe in you. I'm not going to down
find your feet.
Me too, Dennis.
I'm not going to down talk you. You can do it, Dennis. You can do it.
You can't see your penis.
You try to find your feet.
So once you start and do that month, Dennis, it's going to feel like you can continue on doing when you stop doing it. So that's when I'm trying to get started. They say anything you start and do within 3 or 4 weeks, whatever, is become a repetition.
Can't you just go bowling? Can't you just go bowling and call it a day?
But we can dance, Dennis. We can dance together and lose weight. That also makes sure our life is longer. You know what I'm saying? Bowling is not going to help us because we're not moving nothing but our arms.
It's going to give you the good fisting arm. They'll give you the good fisting arm.
We need to get that heart moving. You need to get that heart pumping. So
they usually do that to you until you got to sit down because you didn't throw your back out. So much going on with bowling.
So Dennis, you can do it. I'm down with you. If someone can come out and help assist us and let's get this done, let's do this.
Right.
We are looking for a geriatric.
We don't want to pop no muscles. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So y'all looking for a geriatric physical therapist.
Talk about yourself. Talk about yourself.
Why are you talking about yourself?
To do a flash mob. They want to do flash mob, so we're recruiting geriatric physical therapies. Yes.
Gentle fist.
That's all I said. A gentle fisted person.
Yes.
I don't need none of that.
Because they don't want nothing too hard.
Right.
That's you talking about yourself.
It's a sensitive subject.
Okay. Right, Dennis, isn't that what you said?
No, he did not.
I'm saying that you said a longer life, a longer everything. This would be good for me because everything can be longer. I want to do it.
See? He trying to get it there, Bobby. I don't know where you were going with all that. He trying to get it crumped up.
I believe in your ability to see your penis from the top. I believe
I
believe in it.
It probably ain't been that long, so you know how to find it, but
I'm there for it.
You want to be able to see it when you're standing straight up.
Right. Not guess. You know what I'm saying? Or go, look
you don't want it to sneak up
just
on
to
you.
be able to look right down, straight line, bam.
Yeah.
Kevin, really?
It can happen like that. That's real stuff, Steiner. We go through that.
You know I love you, boy. I love y'all.
Yeah, that can happen. Men do have that problem.
Is it like Peter Brady? I mean Peter Griffin.
It's like Peter Griffin. You know, one day it was there, the next day, God damn, where'd it go?
Where'd it go? Right.
Yeah,
And on the third day, it comes back. You know what I'm saying?
It used to be here every day.
It's evolution. You know,
isn't that roll of fat?
That makes you
it's fupa. It's the fupa, right? It's the male fupa. The fupa.
Yeah, men do have fupa. Yeah, fupa.
Okay.
Yeah. And when men get it, they don't get rid of them quick.
No, they embrace their fupas usually.
Men have the Dunlap syndrome.
Dunlap many times. And the more beer you put in, it has to lap more.
No, your stomach doesn't lap your belt.
You know, Hennessy put little fat molecules on you too.
Do they still sell malt liquor in the liquor store?
Yes, they do.
They do?
Yeah.
Like what brands are still actually still surviving as malt liquor brands?
You can go get you a 211, right? 211.
Oh shit. Steel Reserve.
Get it, go for the
Steel Reserve. Whose computer is that?
And I'm still reserved. How you doing?
Yeah, you like them 211s too.
I used to fuck 211s up back in the day.
Right. I still know somebody out there that still do 211s.
You know,
right. So yes.
They should bring St. Ives back though, because that was the shit.
I used to drink St. Ives.
It was St. Ives wasn't bucket enough. You had to be in a bucket to drink malt liquor. It was OE was the shit kicker back then.
Y'all ain't got no OE.
OE is what you should be drinking. My last husband used to kill OEs.
Y'all ain't got no OE.
Yeah, you gotta drink it. My ex-husband used to kill them 40s. Sit on the porch barefooted and drink 40s. What?
You said black-footed? Drinking a
barefooted. He would sit outside barefooted. Yeah, barefooted and drink 40s.
Got the ringworms and shit. Yeah.
Right, you know how we do.
Mad Dog 2020.
Oh my God.
That's the malt liquor. Your Mad Dog, isn't that malt liquor?
That was a malt beverage. Yeah, they called it a malt
beverage liquor, you know.
Yeah, no, that's poison.
It still got you laid.
That shit was
give me a peach Cisco.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God. Go get a gold. Just get the regular gold and call it a day. Get the gold Cisco and you're fine.
No, you get the Orange Jubilee from Mad Dog 2020.
Oh no, I'm really
that's worse than that.
We used to put a Kool-Aid.
That's like lean. Yeah, that's lean.
Mix it up. Those are the days, I tell you.
Thunderbird, you just put a Jolly Rancher in the bottom of that, you're fine.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah. Or a Kool-Aid pack. What's up?
Kevin.
What's up? Yeah.
Those was the 1900s, sir.
They were the 1900s. Oh my God, I remember like it was yesterday, yo. Like,
yo.
Kevin, we hate to tell you, you're getting old, dude.
You speak for yourself.
You getting born in the 1900s. There's nothing you can get away with it.
Oh, no, what you mean? What you mean?
You were born in the 1900s.
We in the digital age. I can change my birthday to any point.
But can you believe it though? 20.
I know. I do. I convinced myself.
22 years ago was 1999.
Well, we so can see that forehead that you are not 22.
What is the Y2K?
22. Yes.
That was the Y2K time.
That was when the world was ending.
Yeah.
That was when we was in the apocalypse time, the end of days.
That was according to Garth or whatever he was.
Y'all, we got a minute left.
Oh, wait, where's your announcements? Then we got volunteers. Then we have meetings coming up. We will participate. Then we got stuff like people can join and like help plan the Black Pride Festival.
Tell us about it.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this all out.
Okay.
I want somebody that knows everything is going down, the way it's going down, so I can know how to be down.
Okay. That's a request. We send it to the higher ups.
Well, the Minnesota Village, which is an organization that supports LGBTQIA families and pioneers. We provide activities and other educational programs, but we will be looking for, we will be out here doing some activities in reference to kickball, everything, I think, against, between the rivers. Also we have an annual camping trip that will be happening in July. So stay tuned. Follow us on all social media networks. Say it again.
Is there a particular camp that you're gonna be doing the trip at, like the Y or something?
We're gonna be we be at the Baker campgrounds.
Okay,
that's the goal. Look, we raising funds at the moment. So if you want to donate, you can go on our Facebook page and find our PayPal there. Okay. Also, soon you can do it on you can do it on GoFundMe.
Okay. That's what's up.
But yes, but the Minnesota Village, what we do is we provide education because, activities for families, because, 99.9% most LGBTQ activities are for adults and not geared towards families or the older folks.
They're an overlooked demographic. Yeah, you're right.
So that's what we come in at. We make sure that we are proud amongst.
So would you want to go to DC back in the day with family, or would you want to go up there and hang out back in the day in DC?
Shit.
I don't know if I want a kid with
I'm going with my niggas. I ain't going up there.
I ain't going no family. I'm going with my nigga on DC.
Right.
With get all the boys. And think about having.
You don't have those kind of thoughts when you have
a sucking the tracks.
If you got a kid at the house, those thoughts are not out there to go hang out at the bar at DC.
I got a kid. I still got it on my mind.
You didn't at that time.
Yes, I did. Yes. It even got worse.
It got worse after or doing it?
Because I went to the club. I'm like, I should be at home, but no.
I'm here.
Yes.
Enjoying life. Living my best life.
Chasing that thing.
Chasing tails. Yeah.
It's for those that are looking for things to do with their families.
With their children.
And be around folks that look like your families. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hispanic, Asian, we all come together and we enjoy, the camaraderie. Our kids play together. They know they be able to see other two moms and two dads or however.
Yeah, that's important. That's really important.
So it or non-binary or whatever it may be. I don't know. It's all, all are welcome because, there's a lot of us with families and we can't cope. I can't take my son to the parade. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Why not? 50-50 chance he may see.
You may see something, right?
He may see a nipple. You know what I'm saying? The parade is not wholesome. Not even in the park for real. You understand what I'm saying? Because you never know what a person may wear, and that's what I'm gearing to for folks. I'm catering to for folks that want to celebrate, but in a wholesome manner with their children. You know what I'm saying?
Have your definition of wholesome.
We gotta go. It's 7:03. Y'all gotta say y'all goodbyes to all our friends and family.
Or bars.
MIC KEY. MOUSC.
Y'all better put your manifestations in here because I'm going to be
rich
in the next 45 days.
Yes. That's how the tax return.
Hey, remember us little folks.
Say it again.
Remember us little folks when you get rich.
I'm always. That's my personality. That's my demeanor. That's my heart.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
Good morning.
How you doing?